Hey, it's Amanda. So many of you have been asking about holiday cooking tips, and one of the most common questions has been about how to make the perfect mashed potato. Well, I'm going to show you how to make mine. I don't know if it's perfect, but I love it. So here we go. I promise you it's easy AF. My first secret tip is after you've drained the potato of all the water, you put it back in the pot, low heat, and you dry them out. Get all that water out of there. You don't want watery mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you. So we've taken our potatoes out, we've drained them in a colander, and put them back in the pot. Right now they're simmering on the stove, and what's happening is any extra liquid that they've absorbed during cooking and is left over is boiling away. We want these potatoes to be dry and not watery. This may be the first holiday that you don't have watery potatoes. Tip number 2. I always heat my milk and butter together first because you've got hot potato. You want hot milk and butter. You don't want cold mashed potatoes. It also helps it whip better. All right, so our dried out hot potatoes are inside of our stand mixer bowl. We are using a whisk because we want these whipped and light and airy. All right, we're gonna lock it in. Now, I'm gonna start the machine without the milk and butter. Get it going, because I don't wanna splash the milk and butter right away. And then my hot milk and butter is gonna go in. Use something that you can pour easily with. Now, pour some in and then check. My potatoes have been seasoned with salt while cooking, so this is where you check your seasoning level. You need more salt, pepper, and then again, yes, I can give you an exact recipe for this, but if you want them really creamy and really wet, you can add more milk and butter. If you want them more dry to taste more potato, you can hold off on the milk and butter. That's your personal opinion. Let's give it a check. Let's make sure we're mixing thoroughly. Now these are already looking beautiful. If you really want to step it up, you can use heavy cream instead of milk for this. That would be extra rich. But for me, I really want to taste the potato, and if it's holiday time, my potatoes are getting gravy on them. So it's a little bit of everything. We're gonna keep whipping them, get them nice and smooth. They're already looking beautiful. I love this method of using the stand mixer because it even adds a little air into them. And then I'm gonna put it on low heat and add a little bit more milk and butter. My ratio of milk and butter is probably about 2 to 1, 2 parts milk to 1 part butter. Again, you can measure it. Now, I have absolutely enough milk and butter in there right now. I'm gonna turn the machine off again and lift it and see how they're looking. Oh, they look beautiful. If you are the type of person who likes lumps, stop here. Some people like it. My grandmother loved having lumpy mashed potatoes and I loved her potatoes. But I really like to impress my guests with really smooth, really nicely whipped potatoes. And of course, the best part about being the chef in the kitchen is to taste. Salt level is great because I had already seasoned my potato. I'm gonna go with a little pepper, and that's really it. One more go around, and we're done. So comforting. I love mashed potatoes. All right, that is it. We're gonna lift it out of our machine. Now, if you do not have a stand mixer, you can use a hand beater. You know, the old school one that you hold with the 2 beaters? That works. If you don't have any of those things, you can use a potato masher and you can use a whisk. It will still work. You just need a little more elbow grease. And that's it. These are ready for presentation. Look how beautiful they are. Smooth, creamy. I'm gonna put them in my bowl. Oh.
just don't really seem right without gravy in them, but we'll wait for our gravy and our turkey to come out. Maybe a little bit of chive to garnish, nothing fancy. And there we have our classic mashed potato that truly, truly is easy AF.